So recently we've heard rumours that Ricochet Anti-Cheat is actually banning people instantly after they've been reported in the game being Warzone 2. However, I actually came across my very own cheater in a game of Warzone when I decided to turn crossplay on. So yes, I am on PS5 and this is something I don't do regularly, but yes, I decided to turn crossplay on so I could go into the game and try and find a cheater to report, and that's exactly what we did. Check it out. So as mentioned guys, I decided to go into the game with crossplay turned on, so I'm in a game against PC players. This was in a solo game as well, hoping that you would probably find rage hackers in there trying to, I don't know, get a world record. That seems to happen a lot. I had no real intention within this game to try and get a win of any sort. Just wanted to try and get myself in a location where I was able to chill, where nobody would be able to see me. Now we're looking for indicators as to how somebody may know where I am. Think about the UAV overhead now. UAVs do not give anyone's name, listen.
Hey yo, is that the real BadBoy Beaman? No way! Yo! Is that really the
something to point out here as well. At no point have you seen my microphone pop up on the left hand side. Only when he decided to talk did I press the button on my controller to unmute my mic and reply to him asking what cheat he was using. He didn't reply, he just kept talking. Obviously for some reason, I'm not sure why, it hasn't recorded my voice. I think it's settings on my PS5, I'm not sure. But I did reply to him and he carried on. He knew exactly where I was, so he was clearly walling and he had player name turned on. There's absolutely no other reason he should know who I am by name in this game or my location, except for maybe if that UAV was his.
Yo, whoa, is that the real BadBoy Beaman? Yo! Damn it. Alright, buona cena. Ah, dickhead! Dickhead!
Here we go.
So remember this name, Cola Soda. So he's on an account ranked 87 and he actually has everything unlocked based on the camos we see him with shortly. As I come back from the gulag, I decided I'm going to go and land right back on the guy to see whether or not I could spectate him. That was my plan all along, see if we can catch a cheater, report him and see what actually happens. I believe I decided to take a detour here now as well to go back to the location. I was just trying to figure out exactly where it was. Okay, so it's this location here on the left. Listen, as soon as I start flying back in, he starts talking to me again. I did try and land on top of that, you're right.
Yo, Beaman! Yo, what's up? No way, yo! Beaman! Sorry, mate.
Look at this.
They hit us hard that time, but we
Look at this. So at that point I submitted a report without actually adding any detail into the text box to see whether or not that worked. In a minute I will report him again by adding aimbot and wall hacks into the text box. Let's take a look what happens now. You know, look at the camos he's got on his guns, he's clearly using an unlocker tool. Rank 87. And for those who aren't aware, you know, your Modern Warfare 2 rank does cross over to Warzone 2 as well. We try again now by adding text in as well. Obviously it doesn't capture the window that pops up from PlayStation when I'm recording the gameplay. There you go, aimbot wall hacks reported. Every time he got into a vehicle as well, when he got out it would go into the helmet cam mode, like this. Which is a little bit annoying if I've opted into watching him through player view. But he's clearly walling and clearly using aimbot. When we saw the video of it tying and how he reported someone in the final circle, there was only him versus this cheater and somebody else. He reported him and that person got banned straight away. However, we're now a couple of minutes into this and this guy still not banned. It's unfortunate as well, can't really tell what type of aimbot he's using at the moment. When he was inside the building before, it did look like silent aim. Can't shoot through that ceiling though, can he? Like he did to me. His crosshair is never really truly on the enemies he's shooting at, which makes me believe he's using silent aim in this. But he doesn't miss a bullet, even when he should miss a bullet. That's the big problem. Well, the big problem is the fact that Ricochet Anti-Cheat still hasn't banned this account right now while we're watching.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
The guy was obviously in cover then, causing it not to register the bullets. And if you guys don't truly understand silent aim, I'm sure I can make a video explaining exactly what happens when you're using it, how it works, and how it registers bullets, and how people can avoid it as well. And guys, if you are enjoying the video this far, please think about hitting that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. Thank you. But this is the best bit now, because the cheater gets killed, and that is the best part of this video all the way through. So it is allowing cheaters in the game. He died, he didn't get kicked from the game, he didn't get banned live in the game after I reported him. There are rumours that people are reporting people and then cheaters in the game are getting instantly banned, but who knows, maybe that's a pile up of multiple reports across weeks since the game's release. This guy is clearly a rage hacker and didn't care. The way he was calling me out through a wall without any knowledge of me being there, unless that UAV was his, but still wouldn't know my name. It's not like he had a bounty on me. It's not like my mic was popping up in the proximity chat, at least not until he'd already said my name. So here's the question. How did that cheater know where it was? Well, that's because he was using wall hacks, and he must have selected the player name to be showing on his cheat. So this is definitely a cheater, and Ricochet didn't ban them while I was in the game spectating him. Shock horror. So the crazy part about this is it was painfully obvious this guy was cheating even before I got to spectate him. Just by the fact he was able to say my name. I had my microphone muted so that he didn't know I was there. Proximity chat will show names popping up, but mine was off. I had the button on my controller pressed in so the microphone was muted, and yet he knew exactly who I was and where I was. You could see I was in a position where nobody should really understand where I am. There was no movement really, and he shouldn't have been able to shoot me through the walls like he did. But even after landing back in that area, he was instantly able to call my name out, and then when we spectated him, he was clearly cheating. So I reported him, I reported them on the kill cam and I reported them while spectating. Unfortunately, there was no instant ban like we saw in a clip of It's Iron where he reported somebody and apparently that caused him to be instantly banned. Unless somehow streamers are getting preferential treatment when it comes to them reporting people in the game. But I will leave that for you guys to have a think about. If you did enjoy today's video, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future uploads. And if you guys enjoyed this one, why don't you go and check out this video of Activision copyright striking one of my videos.